Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. Chris Fitzsimon, I want to ask you, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
Well, I'll combine a couple topics. We talked about Sunshine Week, which is not just records, but it's open, transparent operation of the way government works. And we talked about the State Board of Elections and Ethics' latest legal controversy. It's worth remembering that this law was passed in a special session of the General Assembly called after the election of a Democrat, with no notice in the special session, no committee hearings. This new law that we've talked about, whether adding the unaffiliated voter, was stuck in a Christmas tree bill, as you mentioned. There's still, to my knowledge, been never any thoughtful public discussion, hearings, input, committee meetings about what's the best way to structure these boards, what's the best way to have these members. So if there's one part, I think it's important to call out in Sunshine Week, the performance of this current General Assembly leadership has not been very good in terms of open government, in terms of notice, in terms of having thoughtful debate about important issues facing the state. That's one of the reasons why we keep finding ourselves in court. All the time. Absolutely.
And so when you talk about open meetings laws, the legislature could set the stage by beginning to
well, you know, I think we've been down this road many times. The Democrats were terrible in the 70s and 80s, and Joe Maverick's coalition opened it up. I thought there was a lot of progress made. We started to backslide a little bit. Then the Republicans got elected saying we're going to conduct things even more openly than we have in the past. I think they've gone the opposite direction in the last 3 to 4 years, and they're rarely held to account, even by people who used to complain about the way government was run. We have one of the least open and transparent legislative processes I can remember in a long time.
There was that period in '94 when the Republicans took control of the legislature.
I would argue Dan Blue opened things up a little bit.
Yeah, okay, but it got a little bit, but it got a little bit better during that period, that era.
Right,
okay.
But now we literally have bills no one has seen, no committee meetings, and we're making huge structural changes in state government. It's not the way to do business.
Well, thank you for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.